You tap your card. It beeps. Approved. Payment complete. Except it isn't. Nothing has actually moved. No money left your account. The store hasn't been paid. What you just saw was a promise, an IOU, flashed on a screen in under 2 seconds. Your money won't truly move for hours. And when it finally does, you'll be asleep. Tonight, while the city goes dark, trillions of dollars will quietly change hands in a system almost nobody has seen. This is where your money actually goes while you sleep. Here's the part the beep hides. When you pay, two completely different things happen, and they happen at different times. The first is authorization. In about 2 seconds, the bank checks. Is this card real? Is there enough money? Does this look like fraud? If yes, it sends back one word. Approved. That's the beep. But authorization is not payment. It's a reservation. The bank simply writes down, "We owe the store this much." All day long, millions of these little "we owe" notes pile up. Every tap, every swipe, every online checkout. A promise, stacked on a promise, stacked on a promise. By afternoon, the banks of an entire country are holding a mountain of IOUs to each other. None of it has settled. Not yet. Now, here's the trick that makes the whole thing work. Your bank owes other banks money, but those banks owe your bank money too. All day, in every direction. So at the end of the day, they don't move all of it. They do something far smarter. They cancel it out. Imagine two banks. Yours owes theirs $100 million. Theirs owes yours $97 million. Instead of sending $197 million back and forth, only one number actually moves. The difference, $3 million. Multiply that across every bank in the country, and something almost magical happens. Trillions in obligations collapse down to a fraction of that in real money moved. This is called netting, and it's the reason the financial system doesn't need trillions of real dollars sitting around every single day. So when does the real money finally move? At night. Every business day at fixed cutoff times, the machine wakes up. The netted balances, who truly owes whom after everything cancels out, get settled through systems most people have never heard of. One is called Fedwire, the Federal Reserve's own pipeline. It moves money in real time, one transfer at a time, and every transfer is final and irreversible the instant it happens. The other is CHIPS. It waits, collects, nets everything down, and at the end of the day, pushes through roughly $1.8 trillion. The settled remainder of a day's worth of promises. No cash, no trucks, no vault doors. Just a handful of final numbers moving between accounts at the central bank in the middle of the night. Which raises an uncomfortable question. If your money doesn't move when you pay, where is it in the meantime? It's still with your bank, working. That gap between the moment you pay and the moment it truly settles has a name: the float. And for those hours, your money isn't yours and isn't the store's. It sits in between, and the institutions holding it can use it, lending it, investing it overnight, earning on it. Across an entire economy, that in-between money is enormous. Every night, a colossal pool of not yet settled dollars is quietly put to work by everyone except the two people who think the payment is already done: you and the person you paid. You'd think instant would be better. So why build it to wait? Because moving every payment in full, in real time, would demand staggering amounts of cash on hand. Every bank, every second. Netting means the system only ever moves the difference, which is a tiny fraction of the whole. Less money tied up. Less risk frozen in transit. The delay isn't a flaw. It's the compromise that lets a system carrying quadrillions a year run on a comparatively thin sliver of real money. Speed, traded for efficiency. And you never feel the trade, because it all resolves before you wake up. So tonight, when you're asleep, remember what's happening in the dark. A day's worth of taps, swipes, and transfers. Millions of promises, being quietly reconciled down to a few final numbers, and moved through pipelines you'll never see. The beep told you it was done. It wasn't. It was just the beginning. And there's one player in this system that touches almost none of that money, yet earns on nearly every dollar of it. Next time, we take apart how a company can own the road without ever owning the cars. This is the hidden machine. Sleep well.